guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Mr. Extra from Team Extra. As always, I'm playing Horus Therion on the left. My opponent, who's a team member actually, Jake, he is playing Labrynth on the right. This is round one of the sneak peek from Saturday. Let's go to it. Woo! Alright guys, alright, let's see what happens here. He's going to special the Fenrir, right? Fenrir does Fenrir things, Fenrir grabs that Fenrir. We already know this old song and dance, guys. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, pitches the clock. Well, he does Arias, actually. He does the big welcome. I have no Ash for it, unfortunately, which would be amazing. So he grabs Ariana, and then he bounces Ariana back and normal summons it. He's a little rusty of lab, but I reminded him. Ariana to go grab another big welcome. He's actually going to grab a standard welcome this time, actually. Because there's a big graveyard, so, you know, why not, right? We're going to hit with the old set 2. And pass to me. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're going to trade in. Pitch an 8 to draw 2. Could have been, we're going to put out the new field spell for Horus. I'm going to just call it Temple because it's like Temple of something, something, something. I don't remember it offhand. This card's really good. He's going to big welcome it. That's fine. I'll put it out again. Then, looks like I traded in that Happy. So Happy came to the board. Because, you know, field spell is considered King Sarcophagus. So it applies with Happy very well. Alright, let's see what I try to get into here. Unfortunately, Happy has the same attack. I think Happy's got 24 if I recall correctly. It's 24, 25. We're going to normal summon the Apple. See what we can get into, guys. Now, Apple Dragon hardly sees play right now. I only play it in here because I can search it. It's a 1-up, and it's potentially, it gets me in the 2-tuners, basically. So we're just going to go straight in, go right into the Barone skis, right? He's going to flip over the welcome. So he has a welcome set, and he's got another welcome. Interesting. We're going to let that resolve. He's going to grab, it looks like, another Ariana. Ariana grabs the Lady. He's going to flip Lady to the board as well. I let all that just go through. I have to trade with this Fenrir, unfortunately. Which is going to be very annoying. Alright. So I go Baron. Try to pop back row. It's actually a set Imperm. So I just let it happen. He chains Lady, sets big. Because I could have negated the Imperm, but then he would have just banished it. Which, yeah, that was it. Like, I didn't have nothing for it. I just kind of skipped it up. Because he had lethal on his turn. But with the 2 Arianas, that's 36. Fenrir is 24, so that's 54. Lady would put it at 8,400, guys. So I just scoop it up. And we side for the game 2. There's actually an echo in the man cave today too. Actually, ironically enough, we're in the process of moving from one apartment to the new one, so most of the stuff's out of this room already. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So we do some basic siding. Knowing me, I probably sided because I'm going first. So I probably sided some Cosmic Cyclones and Talents. I side Talents for Lab, ironically enough, because they use furnitures and do all this other janky stuff to where they can pretty much play in the Talents pretty much immediately as long as they don't know you have it. And I definitely didn't use it game 1 because I sided. So let's see what happens. Chick hits it with the old shuffle. Now let's see what the round 2 looks like, guys. Alright, we get back into it. Let's see. Does my deck go crazy? Let's find out. Alright, we're going to go Foolish. If I know myself, we're going to Foolish Division. Division is going to go get the Gaia. Yep. No Droll in sight. We're good. Gaia, gotta grab a Vision. And then we're going to do Charge to draw 2. Pitch to Regulus. We got Saronir, hit on the Vision. And then we go Vision, Saronir. Oh, we're going to do the whole line. And the Scarred. We're going to go Saronir, Dump Lebellion. I like this line. The Scarred line is real nice. It's very small and niche, but, I mean, it's good if you're playing big, angry, rank 8 turbo deck with Horus. So we get the Regain. Scarred brought out RDA with its effect. We're going to go into Sargus because King's Engraved, and we're going to go get Coliseum, which means our Therion package is now online. Everything's actually in rotation now. let's see. We grab Empress. Empress is going to grab Reggie. We're going to do Empress effect. Discard a card and put that Reggie to the board. We're going to go Druid's Worm, banish, discard, and then we're gained to draw a card. Here comes them big things. Alright, so we go ahead and go to Zombie. We push our negate off the field, but I mean it's a lab, so outside of Nibiru, I'm not really too concerned. We mill some of his stuff to get. We hit like his side cards, then we go Yule to Reggie. Alright, so we're cooking. We go back and discard again. And then Apple Dragon was involved, so we banished to make a token. I can make Peter here, actually. And do we make the Peter? We make the Peter. Sweet, sweet. Peter snatch back that. And then we make the Baron as well. So now we got almost a full board. We go Argio, because it looks like Argio got milled, to put Reggie back in hand. Because we didn't Reggie that turn. We actually used Empress to get Reggie on board before. We go into Little Knight. We banish his Ariana. And then we pass on 3 negates. Little Knight. Crimson Gaia is live because RDA is in grave. So if something gets destroyed, we can just dump an RDA on field for free as well too. Not the most best play to do because RDA is in phase effect, but I mean, with Scarred on board, I put Scarred back. Okay, so I wanted to redo the RDA line again. Alright, let's see what happens here, guys. He's gonna roll dice. He Kaiju's the Baron. I was just like, that's kind of sus. Alright, we get Regain because he's Summoning Special. We put that Juris Form back out. He's gonna evenly match. I negate it. With Regulus, he's gonna evenly again. I'm gonna Little Knight, tag away the Peter. And I'm gonna trade everything else. I'm gonna leave that Regain on board. Because Regain will get us our other good stuff. And then I did use Regain to put the Little Knight back too. So he gets the Lady. He goes to end phase. My Peter comes back. Draw phase. He goes to Big Welcome. I Ash it. He goes Chain Lady. I negate Lady. And then he goes Standard Welcome and put his Kaiju back. Because they got banished anyways. I only knew it was Kaiju because they got banished. Well, it got banished face down originally. But I did put it back with Peter effect. Goes Ariana. This should trigger my Regained right here. Do we not regain here? Interesting. Looks like we're evaluating. Alright. Based on my body language, this is looking good. Yeah, so we do the Regain for Saronir to come back. And then we do the King Sark play. We had the I'm Steady all along. We bring out I'm Steady. We tag out for Lebellion, so we got 2 8s on board, and you already know Big Chungus 8 turbo. Peter's there to stop Nibiru at this point, so I'm not really concerned. And we use Peter to pull back Vision, so we make Chaos Angel, Banish Lady. Go to attack mode, and then we just swing for the fences. Now this, I actually did wrong. I put out the Black Deity. Black Deity, I didn't even realize Black Deity's whole effect, because I knew what the effect did, but then I did not see a line of text that says that you could bring it out with King Sarcophagus, so I actually misplayed there. But I could have just as easily put the Happy back on. I could have just did the Happy instead, so the game state wouldn't have really changed. But that is a misplay I didn't realize until like later that night, actually. So, Black Deity, and I'll go ahead and clarify, because it's a new card and everything too. So, Black Deity has 2 effects. One involves revealing it from the hand, and then if you control a King Sark and a Horus, you send one of your Horus monsters to the graveyard, which is the preferred choice if you have the field spell out. And then you can special summon the Deity, and the Deity can send all the monsters to the graveyard. And if you use Deity's effect to send a monster to the graveyard, the reveal effect, initially you get to draw an additional card with the field spell. But it is the only Horus monster that you cannot bring out with King Sark, so that was, again, a misplay on my end. But I could have just put out Happy and did the same thing. I had more than lethal on board anyways. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle up for the game 3. 1-1 currently in the tank. Not too bad, not too bad. I ended up getting 4th place at this sneak, so... And I won the U-Belt mat, too, off a raffle. It was pretty nice. First sneak mat, I think, actually, guys. So he's going to go Stovey, pitch the Imperm. He's going to set that big boy, that big welcome. I do find it ironic, though, that Lab still flips the lady out, sets a card. Lab still loses to Ash Blossom. I'm going to Cosmic the other one so he can't chain the lady. So it's Judgment. He let that go through. He brings up the Lovely. Pulls back the lady to do the old Lovely one, too. I'm going to Droplets it and pitch the I'm Steady, which means we probably have another one in hand. So we go Coliseum, get the Regulus. We go Therion, charge. Then we go Regulus, King Sark to hand because we had I'm Steady, drew a card. Bring out the I'm Steady. We're probably going to do King Sark here. Bring out the Deity, which again is another misplay. I could have easily just brought out Happy though, because I haven't used Happy yet. He's going to dump out Lady. We're going to go ahead and punch in. And then we just I think we're just going to zombie here. We're going to zombie here for resources. So do the zombie. I see an apple dragon right there. Do we take the apple? We take the apple. I should have taken something else because I had a better play than the apple. So we do the Little Knight. We banish his big welcome, which is annoying. He's reading the Little Knight again. Let's go, let's go. So we have Little Knight, we have a Regulus, and we got Coliseum. So he's got to play through a negate, a banish, and deal a Coliseum. And then if he doesn't remove King Sark, I'm just going to dump Happy and then bring like the stuff back. Puts out that Finra. Let's go, let's go. He's just asking like, if he does the Finra effect, could you potentially chain Little Knight? And I'm like, yep, you totally can. Alright. But basically, essentially, he goes in a Typhon. Cool. Alright. Goes in a battle phase, swings in a Little Knight. I use Coliseum to save the Little Knight. Dump the Argo system to rinse repeat the whole next turn. He's going to do Sky Crisis. I'm going to Little Knight and banish my Regulus, my Little Knight, to make him have to basically bounce back his own Sky Crisis, and he's locked out summoning the rest of the turn, really. So we're going to go ahead and get out the Coliseum. We're going to get the Empress. Empress is going to close Regulus, and then this game.